Hey everyone, welcome to Rev Trev NFL. Hope that you're doing well. And our Green Bay Packers had a monster game, absolute monster game. But the fact is that we should be 7-0. That's right, you heard me right. The Green Bay Packers should be 7-0. Now, we got robbed a couple times, and some things we'll talk about those. But let's just talk quickly about the massive win by the Packers on Sunday at home at Lambeau. Whiteout warning was in effect, and we won 24-22. And so it was really, really cool to see the big win against the 5-1, right? We're talking about the 5-1 Texans that nobody thought we could beat, and the whole thing's going on and yada, yada, yada. And our team came to play. It was incredible. And nobody can take that away from us and say, hey, if so, I guess they could say if Nico Collins was playing, it's like, no, it didn't matter if Nico Collins was playing because our defense destroyed their team. Like, CJ Stroud had the worst game of his young career, and it wasn't close. He had one of the worst games in the longest time, like of all quarterbacks. And it was that dominant, and it was really, really amazing to see the Green Bay Packers win that game 24-22. CJ Stroud ends up in the game with 10 completions on 21 attempts. He had 86 yards and 0 touchdowns, but 0 interceptions. And that is wild, because we need to remind ourselves that defense wins championships. And over the last 5 weeks, the Packers have allowed a total of only 22 points in the second half. Halftime adjustments have been absolutely stellar, everyone. Absolutely stellar. And so it's been exciting. Now, I'm streaming this video right during Monday Night Football tonight. And so I'll be keeping my eye out on just the scores, but that's about it. Actually, I'll just keep it up here just so I can see it every once in a while. Post your comments what your favorite moment of the Packers game yesterday was. Now, let's dive into the reason why we're here is because of my title of this game, and it's because we should be 7-0. We should be 7-0. We lost very, very close games. Very, very close games. So week 1, we played the Eagles in Brazil, and it came down to a field goal, everyone. Like, really, if we would have hit that field goal, we could have won that game. And just like the field goals attempts were just, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. So I didn't enjoy that, but we should have won that game. We should have won that game. So maybe 6-1 is maybe the more realistic. They deserved it. They earned it. And I don't want to complain there, but at the end of the day, Narveson missed the field goal, and it changed the momentum of the game. And there you go. There you go. So there's that game. Then if you think about it, not only did we lose there, we beat the Colts without Jordan Love. We beat the Titans without Jordan Love. We lose by a field goal to the Vikings. Yes, the mighty Vikings that are surprising and shocking the world, who have a very easy schedule coming up. So we should have won that game. And then we beat the Rams. We beat the Cardinals by a landslide 34-13. And then we get a kicker. And here we go. We win another game. So we're 5-2, everyone. 5-2. Are you kidding me? And Vinny is in the building saying, "Go Pack, go." I agree with you, Vinny. Go Pack, go, bro. That. Think about it. We're 5-2. You know how many teams would kill to be 5-2? Now, if you like Packers content, if you like NFL content that is passionate, realistic, and honest, you need to hit the like and subscribe, everyone. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And so if you got a YouTube account, hit the like on it, on Facebook, on TikTok, on, I'm everywhere. Really, I'm everywhere. YouTube, everywhere. So hit the like and subscribe. I'm on Twitch. I love streaming there as well. So follow me on all these different channels. I'd really appreciate that. Well, let's continue the conversation about the NFC North is the best division in the NFL. I just made a video on that just recently. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. It's quite good. Then also, guys, when it comes to this league, this division, it's a bloodbath. There's 5 teams with 5 wins. The Lions are now number 1 because they beat the Vikings. So they're technically 1, even though they've got the same record. They have the advantage. So 5-1 Lions, 5-1 Vikings, 5-2 Packers. The only team that sucks in the division is the Chicago Bears. They've only won 4 games. So, all right, everyone. I want to dive in to a couple things about the game because it's really important. And but I want to start it by talking about this guy. This guy right here, Romeo Doubs, is absolutely clutch. He's absolutely clutch, guys. So, yeah, exactly. This is my point, Vinny. The missed field goals cost the Packers 2 losses. We should be 7-0. So, the Packers are the only NFC North team without a bye week yet. Good point. So, there we go. So, we should be 7-0, but we're not. Okay, let's go back to Romeo Doubs. With all the controversy about Romeo Doubs, think about what he's done coming back for this team. Comes back, apologizes, says, I shouldn't have done that. All of a sudden, Romeo Doubs goes out and scores 2 touchdowns. We win big against the Cardinals. Incredible game, incredible statement game for him, right? I was really impressed with Romeo Doubs. But this week, I just feel like he's the guy no one's talking about. And if we're honest, like he made a lot of catches and did a lot of great things, but that last catch was clutch. Was absolutely clutch. Like he's coming up big, everyone. Massive. He led our team in yards and receptions. He had 8 receptions. The next highest was Josh Jacobs with 5. Like, are you kidding me? Romeo Doubs is a machine. That last catch, how did he even catch it? And it got us closer so we could hit the game-winning field goal. Romeo Doubs has showed that he is becoming he's not becoming. He is a clutch player. He is a clutch player. And I look forward to seeing what he's going to do in the future weeks and the future years to come. I love what I'm seeing in Romeo Doubs. Now, we know that we're loaded with wide receivers. We have a wide receiver loaded heavy team. Who do you not put someone on? So whatever linebacker has Reed or Dobbs or Watson or Wicks, it's like, good luck, buddy. It's over. And Jordan Love's going to find you. So I just want to give a big shout out to Romeo Doubs for bouncing back the way he did after being suspended, all the controversy. He has come back and been very, very effective and helped us to win those games. So that's a fact. Now, let's also talk about Wicks and Kraft touchdowns, okay? And I just wanted to talk about how, to be honest. I want to be honest about, I always want to produce honest content, okay, everyone. But here's the thing. That Wicks touchdown, we got lucky because it was actually that play was supposed to be, they were rushing to get going because the coach was trying to challenge the play, and didn't end up being able to challenge the play. I believe, is that the one where he dropped the red flag to challenge, and then then they got a touchdown on him? I can't remember if that's exactly what happened, but that is wild to me, that series of events. And then the next play, Jordan Love just chucks it down to Wicks, gets the ball, comes into the touchdown, off balance, hands over, gets the touchdown in there. Absolutely stellar. I mean, that's difference in the game, right? There's lots of differences in the game. And so we did get lucky there. Let's be honest. But we also, not only lucky, but we strategically pulled that off so that we didn't get it called back on us. And then Wicks scores a touchdown. So then there's that one. But the Kraft touchdown, guys, I don't know if you noticed this, but that was epic how he caught that over the middle. That play alone was absolutely stellar, unbelievable, phenomenal. I'm telling you right now, we are definitely seeing the emergence of Tucker Kraft right before our eyes. Everyone thought it was going to be Musgrave that was going to do things like this. Tucker Kraft has become one of the best tight ends this year. One of the best tight ends. That pass across the middle, diving across, torquing his body, catching the ball, keeping possession, almost getting tipped. The insight of Jordan Love to throw a pass like that, to get it there before the defender could get his hand on it. Wow, that was spectacular. So you want me to be honest about the Wicks touchdown and how, there was controversy around the play before that, and we kind of got lucky there. This was all talent, this skill. This is a Jordan Love making a phenomenal throw and Tucker Kraft making a phenomenal catch. Wow. I literally, I'm watching him and I'm like, I literally said, wow. Like, I was like, how did he do that? Watching the replay, it's like, you watch it in slow-mo, you watch it in fast motion, you're like, how did he pull that off? Now, we know that this game wasn't filled with great moments. In fact, we had 3 turnovers, everyone. 3 turnovers. And before we talk about that, just want to give a shout out to Jason. Good to see you, Jason. Glad you're here. And that was an awesome catch by Kraft. He is a tight end number 1 in the league right now. I don't know. I wouldn't say he's the best tight end in the league, but he's a top end tight end in my opinion. I mean, can block and hit, can route run, can catch the ball. Man, I don't know. I don't know how many touchdowns does he have right now. Let's just see this. Does he have 2, 3? I don't know. There's a lot. He's got a lot. Everyone. We go to team, and then we go to where's stats right here. Let's go to stats. Come on. Stats are coming up. And so if you go by,
I don't know if he's still in there. Garrett was in the chat earlier. Garrett
Miller. For the Packers? Nice. Garrett Miller's in the chat. Love that guy. Okay, he's a beast. Okay. Yeah, so he's just like literally on fire, everyone. He's got 4 touchdowns this season. 4. That is crazy. He is tight end number 1 for the Packers. I mean, he's one of the best tight ends in the league right now, if we're honest, Jason. Okay, let's go back. So we had 3 turnovers. It was ugly. The turnovers by Jordan were ugly. The special teams stuff with Jaden Reed and all that stuff, ugly. The fumble, ugly. We gave the Texans the Texans didn't even look like they were in the same league as us. That's how good we were. But we gave them 3 turnovers, and we still beat the 5-1 Texans. We gave them every opportunity to beat us, but they couldn't do it because the Green Bay Packers are better. And if anyone wants to argue that, that's totally fine. Argue it all you want. But we're right. We won the game. We found a way to win. So we still are better. We lost the turnover battle 3-0, and we still won the game. That doesn't happen, people. And we know one of the reasons also why we won the game is because we finally have a kicker and a punter. Whelan, that guy is, I don't know. I'm thinking, is he going to get special teams player of the week? Like, he was dropping bombs. I couldn't believe, like, we got to kick the ball, and we're like, okay, kick the ball. And you know when they, like, pan over, and they're, like, thinking, okay, around the 50-yard line, they're going to have it. No, it's like 40, 30. It's like, what? How in the world did he kick it that far? He was absolutely stellar. And then getting McManus coming in, doesn't miss an extra point, and then we don't even have like, he doesn't even miss a field goal. And that's the kind of performance. Not that you're going to get that every week. We know McManus is going to miss kicks and that kind of thing, but to come in with not much prep time, just comes into the building, and he just goes up and he's like, oh, I'll just kick the winning field goal. I mean, this guy's a vet. And this is what I was saying when we had Carlson, was like, we just need a veteran, some guy who's not playing somewhere right now. You know, like Max Crosby was a vet, only had really one bad season. Packers stuck with him, and there you go. But like McManus he's clutch, guys. So we have a kicker and a punter. I know a lot of people are like, you guys are like, you're freaking out about that. Of course, because it made the difference in the game. There were so many, it was a tough, close game. And here we are. We got a kicker and a punter. We won the game. Now let's quickly talk about the Lambeau Leap controversy. So Joe Mixon tore us up. I told you that in the video before that he was going to he was going to do well against us. Every single team we play against, their running back has the game of the week, and you know, that kind of thing. You know, you had Barkley and you had Jonathan Taylor, and you got Joe Mixon running all over us. You got Aaron Jones flying around, and that's what it is. I don't know why we can't stop a run game, but at the end of the day, he scores a touchdown and he tries the Lambeau Leap. Now, that's fine. You want to try to do that, but a fan doesn't have to let an opposing player come and do a Lambeau Leap. Comes in, and the fans push him back, and rightfully so. Get out of our house. Get out of our house. There's no, you shouldn't be jumping in our house trying to do a Lambeau Leap and everyone's all excited. At the end of the day, get lost, man. And then people are saying, oh, he got kicked out of the game. No, I don't think he did. Oh, you had contact, physical contact with the player. You know what Joe Mixon was saying to him? I think I don't know if he even flipped him the bird. I don't know what he did. But it wasn't nice, right? But we shouldn't be like, hey, come on up. Come do a Lambeau Leap right in front of us. No, get lost. The Lambeau Leap controversy pushed him away. Good for the fans to do that. They're like, oh, he should be kicked out of the game. Next thing you know, McManus hits the game-winning field goal. And you know who does the Lambeau Leap? McManus, right at the same guys, and they celebrate together. It was awesome. That was awesome. I loved this. I loved it. What justice. So another significant thing about this game, and we're going to get into some of the negative things, but let's say a little positive here still. Here's a wild scenario. Evan Williams stopped a 2-point conversion, literally nails him in the backfield, shuts them down, and next thing you know, Green Bay wins by 2. I'm just saying, every play mattered. The field goal, the punting, the kicks, or the clutch plays by Romeo, by Kraft, by Wicks, all these things mattered, right? But Evan Williams, what a play. What a play. Ends up stopping them by 2 points, and we win the game by 2. Coincidence? I don't think so. The last one I want to talk about is Josh Jacobs. Guys, Josh Jacobs balled out. He was unreal. What a game. When he plants his foot and changes direction or pushes off, there is something good about him. Like, I love Aaron Jones. I love watching Aaron Jones. He's just fast, dynamic, all those things. But through the tackles, Josh Jacobs is better. You can argue that Aaron Jones is a better pass-catching running back, but I'm telling you right now, Josh Jacobs is a better through the tackles running back, and he's physical. He's very physical. He punishes you if you want to stop him. I just want to show you this epic picture of him, guys. Look at this. And this is him celebrating because he scored his very first receiving touchdown of the season. Had not scored a receiving touchdown in his career. I knew that this year he was going to do it. I just didn't know when. And what a play. Great route run. Picks up the ball, and just his skill set takes over. He was so impressive. So, yes, he got his very first receiving touchdown yesterday, number 8. So, I think it was 212 receiving receptions, and that was his first one. So that guy did get kicked out of the stadium, but they let him back in. What? How did he get back in? I don't think he should be kicked out of the stadium. Come on, everyone. Keep just pushing him and saying, no, stay off of here. Don't you guys think that that's weird? That's just weird, in my opinion. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? Okay. So I want to talk about a couple things. I want to talk about, and I know there's been a lot of talk about this, the whiteout warning helmets, the whiteout helmets in the jerseys. Now, someone posted on Twitter, how did you like the Packers whiteout jerseys on Sunday? And I was like, jerseys? This is what the whiteout jerseys look like, guys. There wasn't anything whiteout about it. This is your normal white on the road jersey. That's what it is. It was the helmets that were whiteout, and I actually liked them. But what I thought was weird is, why did they have yellow on the jerseys? It looked strange to me. I thought it didn't look as good as, like, I'll tell you right now, the Minnesota Vikings white jerseys, the white helmet, the white jersey, that was epic. That looks so clean. The blue helmets for the Detroit Lions with the black jerseys, that was so special, honestly. But the idea that you have this not matching helmet to your jersey, like, so this white on white, I get that, but then put the yellow stripe down the middle. Do that. Then it matches. Then it matches. Or what I would have preferred is that keep the white helmet as it was and take out the yellow on the game, have it just green and white. Man, you know how many jerseys? You guys so screwed up on this. You know how many jerseys, white jerseys, those would have sold if you would have taken all the yellow out and had the whiteout helmet and a new white jersey? You guys missed out on millions. I'm telling you this right now. You missed out on millions. But I do think if you wanted to keep the jersey like this, and then you had the yellow line, then it would have matched. I actually didn't love the look. It was, to me, a bit, it just looked off. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I love the Packers and I love their jerseys, but like look at these guys. Look at these. This is the kicker and punter moment, but it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. Now, when you had these pictures, like, oh, it looks so good, and then you get out there on the field and it's like, now it's missing something. I feel like you're missing something. You know, like it just doesn't look proper. In that Gary helmet right there, it should be a yellow stripe down the middle. That's my opinion. I know a lot of people are thinking that. Yeah, see, I agree with the jerseys. Yeah, that I drive fast, bro. Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, that yellow needed to go on the jersey. Yes, I agree. Whatever you wanted to do, get rid of the yellow on the jersey and then keep the helmet the way it is, or change the helmet to have the stripe and keep the jersey. That's fine. But I agree with you, Jason. The winter warning helmets, the whiteout helmets were awesome. I just think you should have taken out the yellow here, and the yellow here. Like it just should have been taken out. I know it's kind of a mood point. A lot of people are like, who cares, Trevor? It doesn't matter. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We won the game. That's all that matters. Now, guys, I am concerned about Jordan Love. He has the second most interceptions in the league, and he's missed 2 games. Now, his touchdowns are incredible. I don't know, what is he at? He's got to be in the top few, doesn't he? Let's go to touchdowns, passing touchdowns. Jordan Love is tied right now for first place in the league with 15 touchdowns with Baker Mayfield. Everyone. So he's tied for first and he missed 2 games. So that's impressive. But honestly, it is a little concerning that he's leading, or he's second in interceptions, everyone. Second in interceptions with 8. Actually, him and Patrick Mahomes and Gardner Minshew, who's missed a lot of games, are all tied for first for the most interceptions in the season. Gardner's missed. How many games has Gardner missed? I mean, he missed the Pittsburgh game. He barely played in last night. So basically, he's missed 2. Now, granted, against the Rams, he threw 3 picks. So, like, what do you do? What do you do, right? So that's why. But he's out, like, Gardner Minshew, it's like 1 interception. Like, this is the weeks. Week 1, 1 interception, 2. Second interception, week 3, another interception. Against Cleveland, no interception. But then he makes for it against Denver. He throws 2 picks, gets benched, comes in, and throws 3 picks against the Rams. I feel bad for the guy. But are you concerned about Jordan Love? I am. Not that I'm saying he's bad. I'm not saying all those things. But I am concerned. Like, I think he can throw the dot. He can make passes that a lot of people can't make. But at the end of the day, he's got to slow down these interceptions. And he's not going to be Aaron Rodgers, guys. Like, Aaron Rodgers' touchdown to interception ratio is the best in the NFL history. But he's more like Favre, you know? He's a gunslinger as well that way. You know, there's moments where he looks like Rodgers, and there's moments where he looks like Favre, and then there's moments he looks like both of them at the same time. But his accuracy is very concerning, and you usually won't win games like that. Okay. Jordan Love got more touchdowns than, everyone's got more touchdowns than Patrick Mahomes. If you look at it from a fantasy perspective, okay, Jason, he's missed 2 games, but Patrick Mahomes is quarterback 22 in fantasy this year. He was quarterback 8 last year, and I think he was quarterback 1 the year before that. So, like, he's dropping it off. So, not for long will he be the worst. I know. And then Rodgers is stacking up the interceptions too. Rodgers looks bad. Listen, guys, Aaron Rodgers left the team, or not Aaron Rodgers. It's Devontae Adams. No, it's Aaron Rodgers. Last year, with Zach Wilson at this stage, they were 4-3 with Zach Wilson after 7 weeks. The Jets are 2-5. They're worse with Aaron Rodgers. Did we just dodge a bullet or what, guys? Did we dodge a bullet? We absolutely did. We got rid of them at the right time. In fact, we probably got rid of them a year too late. But it is what it is. Green Bay East is not looking good. Green Bay NFC North looking amazing. You're not worried, Jason. It will all be fixed and it might be. You might be totally right, but it is concerning. It is concerning. I've got Jordan Love in most of my fantasy leagues. So let's talk about this big matchup coming up on Sunday. Week 8. Oh, I had the 4-2. It's now the 5-2 Packers, everyone. The 5-2 Packers versus the 2-5 Jaguars. The only reason the Jaguars won on Sunday is because they're playing the New England Patriots. Now, we can't play to their level. We've got to win this game. I think we easily win this game. I can see like a 35-13 win. Like that's where I'm feeling right now. I know I'm riding high. It's Victory Monday. It's all those wonderful things. All the good feels are out there. What do you guys think? Post in the comments what you think. Jason believes that Aaron Rodgers needs to retire. Probably, but he won't. And he's thinking the Packers 38, Jaguars 14. So basically, we got the same score. Jason, I love it. Billy, I drive fast, bro. Vinny, put your comments in there. If you're watching this later, put your comments in of what do you think that the score is going to be. But I'm going to go 35-13 right now. And I've got to go on Wednesday night to NFL Outdated's NFC North Freezing Forward podcast. I'm the Packers representative. And I'm going to be saying something like that, 35-13. It's going to be a blowout. It's going to be a blowout. Guys, the Bears blew out the Jags, right? Like, there's no way we're losing this, right? Let's go to Bears schedule and just see. I think they just destroyed them, didn't they? Let's just look at this because I think that was their last game. 35-16. Yeah, so I can't see us not doing that. Now, here's the thing about the Bears. Coming off a bye week, they're playing the Commanders, and that is the wild thing that's happening right now is that the Commanders and everyone is like, it is absolutely insane to see how good this team is and how good the division is. Like it's special what's going on in our division. I am absolutely loving what I'm seeing by all the teams, but the Packers should be 7-0. The Packers are it's almost like everyone's forgotten about us, don't want to talk about us. I think we're the real deal. I think we got every opportunity to win every game. We're in it. And do we need to tighten some things up? For sure. But, you got McKinney flying out there. You've got Evan Williams has become a star already. I want to see more Edrin Cooper out there. I want to see Gary a little bit more productive. Now, some of you are like, how can he get more productive? Well, the sack he got is because the lineman got tripped. That's the only reason he got a sack. But he was always kind of around the quarterback. So I think Gary's going to get a bunch of really big plays and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. It's going to be fun to watch him and see what happens, guys, and see what happens. So I don't know. You guys tell me, but the future, I told everyone the future is bright in Green Bay. I'm really excited about what this team looks like. I'm excited about our wide receiver core. I'm excited about this defense. I mean, it looks ferocious. It looks for real. It just seems like it's the real deal, everyone. It seems like it's the real deal. Now I'm just looking for one last stat. Want to hear a wild stat about our defense? Matt Scheidner said this. The Packers sent 5 or more pass rushers on only 17.2% of CJ Stroud's dropbacks. The lowest team blitz percentage in the NFL is 17.1. Yet the Packers pressured Stroud on 51.7% of his dropbacks. The scheme was amazing. The highest team percentage, pressure percentage in the NFL is 42.6. We destroyed it. Scheming and winning one-on-ones. This team is literally unbelievable. So now the big question is this, and I'm glad you asked it, Jason, is do you think the Packers will make a trade by the deadline? They might, but probably not. If they do, I want us to land a big fish. And I'm talking about we're going all in. I want them to go get like a Myles Garrett. Because Myles Garrett is the kind of guy. He's the kind of guy that's like getting Reggie White to come from Philadelphia to Green Bay. It's like Super Bowl winning, league winning addition. Another guy that could have a potential impact like that would be Max Crosby. Max Crosby. Did I say Max Crosby last time when I was talking about the kickers? I meant to say Mason Crosby. But Max Crosby off the Raiders, I would love to have him on our team. Love. Like, that guy is a menace. Now, he's a little bit wild child. I don't like it that they're all in the Raiders locker room smoking and, trying to act all cool. I don't think that's the Green Bay way. So I'm sorry, Max, but that's not going to fly in Green Bay. But man, can you imagine this team getting Myles Garrett? I don't know what we'd have to give up. I'd give up a first-round pick, no problem. I don't know what they'd want, but I would seriously consider getting Myles Garrett. So I'm hoping that. I don't think we're going to do it. We might make some minor moves, but I don't know. We don't usually make trades, but I'm kind of dreaming big on this one. What do you guys think? What do you think, Jason? Do you think we're going to make a trade? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. So yeah, it's been, it's just been a wild season already. I just absolutely loved it. It's just so great to see how solid it is. Today I was listening to Packernet podcast. The guy does such great work. Ryan, you do such great work. Honestly, you guys should all subscribe to his YouTube, but as well subscribe to his podcast. And I listened to it on Apple Podcasts, but man, he had some fire content today. He always does. But it was fun listening to him. So yeah, there's just so much talk about in Green Bay. This is fun. I've been talking for 38 minutes, everyone, about this team and this game. And, so it's pretty exciting. Anyways, that's what I have for today. I'm so glad that you stopped by and you joined us. You joined me. Please let people know about my channel. Let people know about Facebook, not Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and of course X, which is Twitter. Follow me on all those. I'd appreciate it. But we just want to keep cheering this team on. Jason says, yeah, I think the Packers will make a trade. I think they're going after CB Newsome and Myles Garrett from Cleveland. That would be wild. What would we have to give up to get both of those guys? I'm not sure, but that would be awesome, man. All right. I hope you're right. I don't know what we'd have to give up, but we'd have to give up something. Well, something good, probably. Something good. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. And, of course, always go Pack Go.